Christmas is coming. Start sending your letters off to Santa. Christmas is coming, yeah. Better be nice if you want your present. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming, yeah. Staying up late looking out the window. Yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Spotting some sleigh rides and some jingle bells. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming. Roasting some chestnuts on the fire. Yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Celebration and surprises. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Ooh, yeah. Tell all your brothers, sisters, and mama and papa too. Oh yeah, yeah. I wait for someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in me. You won't tell me something new. Don't you think what people the best? We fight back faster than you sooner than this. Don't you think what people the best? We fight back faster than you sooner than this. Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna be
Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. Welcome everyone to the chat. Say hello to everybody real quick since I got you guys up here. We got Duality Crypto. Welcome to the show, my man. Glad to have you here. Matty Ghost, how's it going, my man? How you doing? Ave Medina. See, I found some new emojis there. Nailed it. We had a little technical difficulties at the start of the screen. Angel's guest list, how's it going? M token busting out. What you think? You're the best at what you do. Oh, I'm not at the best of what I do. I just do what I do. But thank you. Stringer Hard. What's going on, my man? Oops. Sunday scooping up that amp. Glasshopper. Oops. Picked the wrong one. And we got good brown gravy. You just can't have a good show without good brown gravy. Gotta have that good brown gravy. Baba Yaz. Dream Tanks TV. Sub. Speaking of which, since we're talking about subbing, makes me think of rock and roll.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Glad to have you guys here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Got 12 people live right now. So, hey man, looking at Bitcoin, and here it is on the weekly chart. And I know it's not time for a weekly candle close or anything. It's kind of like hump day right in the middle of the week. So I figured that's a good time to look at the weekly candle. Several different ways we can look at this. We're doing really good. Man, I remember we were struggling just dreaming about getting past this area here, 74,000, right? It was a dream. And I'm looking today and I'm like, I didn't know we were this far up. I'm like, oh gosh, man. Damn. Air's starting to get thin up here. What's going on? So let's take a few looks at Bitcoin. Just start from the weekly. Let's do a little top down. Now we could possibly reach this area at 1618. Okay. I'm going to label that guy. Both of them major. Don't need you that big. Jeez, dude. All right. So that is taken from this high that we hit last cycle all the way down the bottom low at the bottoms of the bottomses. And if you're watching us back then, we used a 272 to get that $15,500 area there. All right, so that's where we think that we could be going there. But okay, yeah. All right, so that's cool from that move, and that's been cool checking out the fibs and how they worked so far. I mean, they related very well as they should. We're just kind of busted right through them. What the hell are you talking about? Just bear with me. Just zoom in. But we've also got this guy from that high that we had all the way down. Oh, that's not what you do. Look, it's Batman. How did we get that? From this high to this low, and I'm going to kind of, can we zoom in a little bit? All right, so when I do this, from that high to this low, and just not forgetting what we're on, this is normally where we will find well, these are our fib extensions that I'm using here, using them on our fib pool. Now we're at a point too. And silly me, I mean, I just haven't looked at this in this way on the weekly in a while, or pulled a fib this way, noticed this, but that's a good area to reverse to, or reverse from, especially if you got a 0.5 retracement, which from this low on here. Okay, let me back up and explain my logic here. Are we due for a pullback? And in Bitcoin, are we going to kind of go up to 100,000? And here's just hear me out. So if I pull from here to here and I get a retracement to a 0.5 on my fib pulls, that gives me a dang good chance that my extension When I pull from this top to the low here, don't mean to confuse you, I'm doing something else at the moment. I'm doing this at the moment, which is AB equals CD. Okay, this is very integral to my trading system right here. Why are you so late on getting this one here? Good question. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. But this is interesting to me. Okay, so we got AB equals CD giving us this a good top area as a point. Hey man, this that's all for right now. For right now, just saying that. And then also, Snapdragon. We got that. Now that's the shorthand way to do it, and that's the quick and dirty way that I like to do this. Other way would be to pull this down, and the even numbers, the twos, since we got to pull back to a 0.5 fib, the zeros and the fives and the even numbers, the twos, those whole numbers and half numbers are going to be very, very relevant in how this plays out. And we're at a 2, so I'm taking that into account too. I've got two ideas of confluence, although they're very similar, saying, hey man, this makes a really good chill point. Don't know if we're going to make it up to that other 618 area that we had up here, right? That 102 that we got from Roger Poole. Maybe we will, but maybe she's going to have to struggle a lot to do it. That's what I'm getting, just from the fib pulse. Now everything else looks kind of, I mean, Ichimoku Cloud's like, hey man, I'm ready to party, let's go. Moving averages on the weekly, I mean, they're lagging behind. This one's hanging out. The non-moving average is at $79,164 for all you technical freaks out there. But I would like to take a minute just to kind of get an overview, because if Bitcoin's going to do something, this would be a time when she might be considering doing it. Do we need to, alter our strategies? What we need to do? Are we looking for any downward action anytime soon? It'd kind of be cool to know that, wouldn't it? We should be getting near to an up-only phase, and it will be like a fake out when it happens. They're good at doing it. They're really good at it. I mean, super good at it. I'm just getting some confidence. I'm not leaving these angles behind, because these angles are, you got a little bit more into you. And let's see, tops of the angles to the bottom of this, so this would be like a resistance area, kind of stretching it. There's only one touch there, so these are just experimental ideas. This, I got 2 touches, so we can go with that as a line. Now just looking at that would give us also confluence back to these areas. The non-moving average would be around, we're talking about 80,000 and low 80s. That would suck from here. That's a 20% drop, but that's kind of standard. That is standard. So this is what the weekly said. Hey man, but we got a chance for things to catch up. But it looks like for the last few weeks, we've been fighting with this area. Where is it? To get past 100,000, we haven't done it. Now, the question is, are we going to bulldoze our way through there? And that could happen with as much money that keeps coming into this freaking market every day. Or maybe we get a pullback. You gotta be prepared for both, especially if you're playing the longer term game and maybe with some small leverage like I am. You don't want your liquidation points or anything near here. Near, a safer place to have your liquidation points somewhere below 70,000. If you're maintaining that, you might be stretching it a little bit, but that should be kind of cool. My personal opinion. Unless you're playing a really tight stop loss game, playing a smaller game, you got different rules to go by. But the longer games, hey. Coming down to the daily on Bitcoin. Why, it appears that we're in a channel and decided to break out and say, hey, I don't want to hang around here no more. Getting us out of that small channel led us to the top of this bigger channel, and we said, hey, I don't like it here no more either. I got to spread my wings and fly. Then we came up to this area right here. This is 0.2. Let me color you different. Oh, that's not going to tell me. That's going to tell me something else. Tell me something else. a known area for rejections for the Fibonacci pull that it had, and we're getting a little turbulence, if you will. Things are getting a little shaky. Now, it could be flagging out before it goes to the upside, like all the Moon Boys would tell you, or maybe she gets a pullback, like, well, you know, that's usually what we expect. We got to give her a little push and pull, and if we are heading into up-only season, ain't nothing for a little pullback at 20%. During up-only season, we've seen pullbacks up to 30% in up-only season. You got to be ready for it if it happens. Still, right now, Bitcoin is hanging above the non-moving average, and that's why I'm still bullish. Still bullish. Until that daily non-moving average is broken, I still got hope for you, baby. I still got love in my heart, but I'm keeping my eye on this green Ichimoku cloud that keeps getting a little thicker. You know, we're like frogs in a boiling pot of water that could be just getting hotter and hotter, but you know, it's this green goo that's just gonna, this blob is gonna slowly try to creep up with the price. The price to come down to the price and say, darling, entice us into it and suck us down and slam us down where we don't want to go. So I don't want to go near that green cloud. They stink, they're nauseous, they smell like onions. Old onions. Not good. And potatoes. Not good. So hanging above this non-moving average on the daily is going to be what we need to start paying some attention to, in my personal opinion, if I boiled all of this down to anything. Because we could. And doing so would lead to some moving averages crossing, and that means down from sideways for a while, and I can't see that really happening in this market. So it's very crucial to stay vigilant right now. It depends on what you're playing this game for, but I mean, they're going to try to fake us out. Oh man, it's over. We are going to come to, and then shoot off the other way. They like to do that at this point in the game. Let's look for some things to keep us from getting caught up on the wrong sides. Trying to guess things too early. Don't know if they'll come back down here. Good sense makes it, just tells you that we will be getting a retracement. But who knows? Maybe they'll give them flag boys their dream. Give the flag boys the wet dream, the pennant boys. The thing about it is, now, as far as a pennant, have we broke it? We technically kind of lost that idea, but matured over. Yeah, we kind of, in my ideas, you know, it's not really forming out well as a pennant. Other people were kind of, they just want to go to whatever, you know, draw the quick touches that you can get to get something at the very ends. Chasing the ends, you know. That's kind of what I call flag chasers. They're always tuning in on to what's going on at the very tail end of the pattern. And the tail end of the pattern doesn't tell you that, that's just zooming in. You're not really seeing what the whole picture. And the whole picture can tell you a lot more, like pulling in the Fibonacci's and pulling in some other things. Now, we do have a measured move. I don't want to kill that idea. Now, this is an interesting measure move from the channel that we were in, and that can take us up to the $120,000 area. That's legit. That's no bullcrap. So we do have that as a target, but also remember, if you are into pattern trading, and that's what it is, and this is a channel because price travels in channels. It is also common to get a pullback and a retest of the breakout of that channel area, which, even if we extend this up a little bit, give us you know, the most wiggle room we got is still somewhere around this area of $84,000. We might be coming back. If you're looking at moving averages here on the daily, you might see price come back and touch a 50 moving average in that area. Those things can happen, and that's perfectly natural. It's a steeper correction, but we're okay. Lose the 50, we got something to talk about at this point in the game especially. But mostly, what we should be seeing at this point in the game, if we're in an up-only season here, especially on these bigger time frames, you should see it respecting the 9 moving average, and every once in a while come and test the 21. Bounce off the 21, and then continue on its way above the 9 and the 21 together. It's to be a nice little... It's a nice move. And if you think that you've been making some money lately, well, the party's just getting started, if that's where we are in this game. So we don't want to screw it up. We don't want to screw it up by doing stupid stuff, doing stupid moves, or judging things too early, or gosh forbid, not being prepared for both scenarios that could actually be playing out right there. It can go either way right now. This end pattern that we're looking at is a symmetrical triangle shape, and I don't trust them. You never trust a symmetrical triangle. That's rule 1 of Road Dog, rule 1 verse 101, but no, the first Road Dog 101 was in guy created Bitcoin and said it was good. The second verse is never trust a symmetrical triangle. So keep your eye on this little bastard. Now, meanwhile, so lately Bitcoin just basically been going sideways. Now that's been helping us out a lot. And on the 4-hour Bitcoin, you can see it, all the moving averages starting to come up here and congeal together. That's not the right word. They're having a party. They're having one of them P. Diddy parties is what they're doing. They're not telling anybody about it. So, you know, we got to see if, you know, who else they can drag into the picture here and slather around. Is that 200 going to come up there? But the more you go down on the time frames, you'll see the details of the P. Diddy party here on the 1 hour. Yeah, we even got the 360 in on the deal here. It's just the 200s. 200, you're there already? For real? For real? Who's on top? That's what you got to ask when the P. Diddy party's going on. Who's on top? You don't want to be on the bottom at the P. Diddy party. I'm sorry, you just don't. Sean? Sean, have you ever been to a P. Diddy party? I cannot confirm nor deny. All right. But here on the 1 hour, I like what I'm seeing. As far as moving averages, mostly. I mean, I like that we're flirting with that 9, trying to stay above it. What's got me a little concerned is how, well, see this big purple line here? Yeah, that one with the big purple vein right there. That scary one? Yeah, you're on the underside of that one. Oh no. So might get slapped around right here because the 200 also went down under. And that's the one we need to get back above right there. That's kind of an important one. Most of the momentum's coming on the way, but if we don't, the 1 hour is telling us, hey man, we're going to come down and possibly talk to Lucy. And I don't want Lucy to be in the picture. Lucy's at $90,000 on this particular chart. Don't want to go down and see her right now. Not the look we're looking for. We want to kind of pull out of this and just, you know, oh, sorry. Yeah, let's get out of the P. Diddy party and let's flip this up. But we are above the 200. That's a start. We're trying to get above the 9 or stay above the 9. We need to stay above the 9. You're going to ride the 9 at a P. Diddy party. That does not sound right at all. Let's move on. Hey, want to talk about altcoins? Get back to the chat. Let's change the subject or something. That got weird. King Hell, how's it going, my man? Duality Crypto. Figured out how to change my name. You know, I don't even know how to do that. I swear I know people how to do that, and I don't. You're scaring me with that face. Oh, I got a scarier one. My normal lineup is a little bit different. But I got to tone down the colors on it. What happened to you? That's the right one. Why so green? Well, that doesn't even look right. Oh, great. Now I got more adjustments to make. Gosh darn it. I guess we're going to have to go back to the scary one. They are known to change throughout the night, though. Oh, G1, what's a second? Baba Yaz, there's another good reason to stay up late. There's a pain in my brain. How's it going, Chris? What's up? He knows how to change his name. I don't know how to do that. Hot turkey dog. You have Joe to thank for these things because I wouldn't have thought of it, and I wouldn't, you know, they moved it all, and I would just like, that same little voice in me that's like, TA, try technical analysis. Oh, that no, I don't want to learn that crap. No, that sounds too difficult. It wasn't, but just had to put in a little effort into it. No, it's Joe's thing. He got those together and did those actually, and shared them in a Telegram thing with me, and finally got to put them up on the stream right before. Put them up on the thing right before stream. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. How does a road dog party look? Those at the road dog party don't talk about the road dog party. Everdrum, easy 100x from current prices, Doug. All-time high over 9 cents. Dome has not been in a bull run yet. Starting to run now. Everdome, might take a look at that. Ha! Y'all going crazy with the hammers. Crazy with the hammers. That's awesome. Woo! Hey, what are these about to do? All right, let's take a look at our indices real quick. That's a shorthand to look at the market. Basically, in a nutshell, without getting into detail and all the more details on the other charts, Bitcoin dominance still looks like it's hanging around that 55% area, like she's still painted red. She lost her best friend, don't know what to do, just down in the dumps. At one point, she's going to come to her senses and try to come back up this way. I just think she is. I'm just telling you. At that point, altcoins will feel like, hey, man, is the party over? They're starting to bleed. Oh my God, altcoins are bleeding. We will have those altcoins are bleeding days, and Bitcoin's just like la 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 la. A lot of new speculating about this new market that we're in. A lot of focus on the Bitcoin and whatnot, and if we're depending on Bitcoin dominance to kind of signal the altcoin seasons as we have traditionally, and if that's going to change that metric and and all this other stuff. Because the bigger money coming in is mostly focused on Bitcoin, so they're not selling their Bitcoin to buy altcoins like a lot of us OGs try to do, or they say. So I find it kind of hard. No, you did. You put it up on margin, dumbass. Yeah, you did the same thing. Yeah, I did. I put my Bitcoin up on more margin so I could work some of these altcoin magic deals and try to grow that Bitcoin too. I made it harder though. Alrighty, so and basically altcoins still look good. We had a little bit of pullback, but it looks like we could have a little bit of a push up. Probably do want to take a look at altcoin. I want to look at others. Are you approaching a point of rejection? So you made another high here. That's incredible. 407,000. Gosh, we were looking at these areas not long ago. Will it ever succeed? Will it ever do any good? And then boom, everything. Well, we went up and crashed and then came back. That's crazy. Everybody got scared. Oh no. Oh, it's over. And then we came right back. Well, it's on the 1 hour chart, so that's what you're feeling. Here we are. Let's get rid of some of these lines. What's that line for? You'll probably need it later. Man, Ichimoku Cloud is, do you see this? This is like the dream cloud. That's like price way the F over here and little skinny green cloud way over here. It's not thick, trying to grab a hold of us and drag us into and do its, it wants to F us over. Yeah, not getting screwed by the cloud. That's kind of cool. We're kind of far away from that little sucker. You can see when she starts getting near and run away. But gosh darn it, how high can we go? You remember the good old days? We were looking down here at this inverted head and shoulders. Didn't know if it's going to play out with the altcoins and all. Oh no, well it could just, and all that stuff. Man, ain't that cool? I mean, think about it. Your bags had the potential to grow about 85% just getting in on when it broke out of the inverted head and shoulders. Coming out of this falling thing. This is how these reversal patterns work, by the way. Let's clear this little sucker off and see if we can get a little insight here. Do we need to be cautious for you right now? Because dang, look at that available cup and handle through the upside. But one thing's for dang sure, whether you want to couple and handle it or not, you do have a channel. And I'm going to skip this little guy right here and just get the bulk of the move. Call me a conservative, if you will. Do we have anything to stand on with this idea? And I would say, yeah. Can you imagine another $240 billion coming into altcoins? In retrospect, this move that we could be making here, the little come up that we've had this last little bit, where you might have doubled your bags or more, maybe even tripled them from down here. It's bigger than that. Could be coming for altcoins. Just throwing that idea that I didn't say it's going to be a straight up ride. They get kind of, jangly. They get pullbacks. They get things like that. But then they also do stuff like this. This is the stuff they do. Yeah, up and then down a lot, and then up. So which of the two are we on? Which are we going to get? I'm not declaring altcoin season just yet. I'm not sold that Bitcoin dominance has made up its mind that it's going to go on a downward trend. When all these things are really flick. This is the 3-day. That looks bullish to me. That might be a sign we may just be coming down to this area of Bitcoin dominance before we bounce back. There's some ideas there. I really do believe, even though we broke down from this rising wedge channel, that we'll probably find support here and then start working our way back up. Anyway, let's start getting into some cool altcoins. How's that? We got a few little chats there. Oh man, we got to do the news. Random Trader says, hey, good to see you, dog. Thank you so much for the amazing education in the house. Hey, thank you, Random Trader. I love the feedback. Feedback helps me kind of narrow what I need to do. I need to start asking some more questions and do some polls to help narrow some stuff down. Like, I don't know what I do that you guys benefit from exactly. But hopefully, y'all maybe pick out something. I don't know. Is it the fib stuff? Is it the moving averages stuff? Is it just kind of is it the market cipher stuff? I mean, I don't know. Trendline stuff is something different there, but hopefully. Can we look at Mahomes? Says Good Brown Gravy. I'll add that to the list, Mr. Gravy. I do want to do the news real quick because I almost always forget that. And gosh darn it, we're 30 minutes in already. Sean, cheer up the news, please. Oh, that's Habib. That went too seamless. I knew something was wrong. Habib, I see you up there. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. All right. Hey, here we go. So what happened in the last 12 hours in cryptos? Well, the South Korean president declared martial law. That sounds not good. But it was lifted after 6 hours. Immediately after the declaration of martial law, crypto on the Korean central exchanges dropped very sharply for a short time, but then recovered. Former President Donald Trump has chosen Paul Atkins to lead the U.S. SEC. However, Paul Atkins is reportedly reluctant to take over as chairman due to the challenges he would face, including reorganization. Man up, Paul. Sounds like maybe there should be someone else. Maybe he's compromised. Deep state. Hey, I just realized there's no freaking news on the show. Good thing I looked over. Does that button not work? What the? Sean? Habib? Gosh darn it. Why is it so hard to get good help over here? Did you not hit the button? You're killing me. Sean? Thank you. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. 29 people. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. We're just going over some news before we start jumping into some juicy altcoin charts. BNB and Tron reached new all-time highs with TRX impact. That is true. JST and SUN are also moving with it. Justin Sun said TRX, the next XRP. He's such a marketer. Yeah, all he knows how to capture a moment. According to Arkham, 4,815 Ethereum, worth about $17.2 million, has been transferred to the new wallet from a U.S. government address labeled FTX Alameda Seized Funds. Grayscale has filed a proposal with the U.S. SEC to convert its Grayscale Solana Trust GSOL into spot ETF listed on the New York Stock Exchange ARCA. Coinbase International has announced the Morpho Perpetual, which will begin December 5th. Coinbase has also added MOG to its listing roadmap. Zerkit announced it has become an early bird sponsor of ETH Denver 2025 and mentioned that the big thing, the big one, the big kahuna, the big thing, ladies and gentlemen, is coming. The big thing is coming, and it is coming soon. Welcome to Late Night Crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Safe announced SafeNet. That would be appropriate because Darknet or UnsafeNet, that would be totally inappropriate. A transaction company processing network for a transaction co-processing, my bad, network. Don't be accused of being MSNBC. Oh my gosh. A transaction co-processing network for on and off-chain inputs. SafeNet is coming in 2025 and the wait list is open. It seems like everyone's coming tonight. Let's give it a repost and a little heart and get back to the show. Sean Habib.
For those of you out there that hitting that like I just want to say thank you very much.
Okay, we got a couple of altcoins on the list. I'm going to throw up this little thing right here. And then while I'm jibber jabbering about a few coins right now, you guys can put your request, and I do have Everdrome and Bohm there. It can only be knocked out by a super chat. Meanwhile, we're going to take a look at XYO because I have a tiny moon bag of this that I think is growing. Finally. What the hell happened to you today? And this is a crazy thing. We don't normally expect this. It's a surprising. I did not. Who could have? That's amazing. Look at that. I mean, I can even draw this trend line way out. She went past our 3.0 target and said, screw you, Road Dog. I want to move it on up to 5.2. She's in a hurry. XYO, which was worth just a half a penny, is now worth 3 cents. Now, if you do your math on that, that's something like a 6x. That's 400% there. It got up 575% there. $100 in this. This is why it's just hard to believe. $100 there would turn into $684 at the peak. At the peak, you definitely there, but see the gains, the possibilities, the spreads that you're working there. We're not even sure if she's done just quite yet. Probably is, but for now. And that's just surprising. So this is, you can sell yourself short apparently on some of these altcoins that have been just pinned down so long. That's been so long since they had any action that when they get a little, they just have to go all in. Then they're like, 31 people. I'm sorry that you had to experience that. Anyway, moving on. XYO, let's also take a look at this one. Remember this loser? Nobody wanted to touch this one. This one was a loser. This freaking loser, everybody talking bad about it. Especially Caspa people did not like this one at all. But anyway, this loser right here is up at $1.73, and Daddy's happy again. I was like, yeah, baby, do it, do it, do it. Oh, I'm milking this one. Actually, I took a portion of this since we're at this same price, and I took a portion of that and I put it over into virtuals, which I'm going to look at next because I didn't have any exposure to it. In the bigger scheme of things, if you're looking at KDA, Kadena, well, she's got to want to get back up into here of 205. I already got some targets up there. I was lazy and didn't even draw the lines. How crazy do these targets look now? I mean, we were sitting down here at 70 cents. I know it was in the dumps. It's like, will it ever? I can't believe it'll ever. But now it's like, they might be worth waiting for, especially. You see what XYO did? My gosh, she went way past the butt crack. Can this one get past the butt crack? This is the bottom. This is the right butt cheek, if you will, or the bottom. No matter how you look at it, if you want to even atom it and whatever, you still got a butt crack with a very harmonic butt crack right here. A cheek with a butt crack and then another cheek. And this cheek looks like she wants to go up higher. Let's hope she can. But she need to try. The goal is to at least get here. And if it can do that, then we got a double bottom pattern, a confirmation. They call this the neckline. It makes no sense to me since we're talking about butt cheeks and bottoms here. Should be the belt line. I've been trying to petition the whole industry to change that idea, but everybody still calls it a neckline. The joke's on them people, we all know. You can't have a belt. You can't have a neckline if you're on the top of your butt cheeks unless... I can't fathom. I don't even know how to interpret that. Maybe we should have the AI artwork to draw a picture of what that might look like. That might be scary. $3.73 would be the measure move if we can just get past this area and maybe to this 227 area. Where did those come from, Road Dog? You ask, and I'm going to tell you it's most likely a Fibonacci. I've become to be a Fibonacci believer, and I will preach the values of the Fibonacci. It's God's math somehow, some way, just encoded into existence, and it works here too. So let's do it. Dive into that sacred geometry and go check out WD Gann. 227, 251, 205. Those are some interesting areas that could add some more, a little more fluff to our bags and a few more dollars to our pockets as we take profits of those areas. If you're already in and playing this guy, great areas to get paid. They are all the way up to 45%. But just like, Road Dog, you're not really looking at the big picture. And I'd say you are correct, sir. We are looking very short term, aren't we? Because on the bigger picture of Kadena, if I just go from right here to down here, tells me Kadena really she really wants to shoot for this area right up here. And that's just for starters, $6. She's saying, screw that 618. We got bigger information that's probably, I'm not getting. But she kind of likes this zone up here. She like it. It's her type. They only chase after you if you're their type or you got money. Or if you got money and you're their type. $6. We're at 174. We hung out at the bottoms, man. Kadena was in the dirt dive bars way out in the, oh man, some of them just crazy places you don't want to go. Where angels fear the tread. That's where Kadena hung out. And she just took those candles 45 cents at a time. 45 cents at a time. For the longest down there. I don't know, but eventually the tables turned and Kadena's made her way up here. And can't she reach to 373? I don't think there's any stopping this one now. honestly. More serious question, can she get back up to $6, $7? That would be the fun, right? I was supposed to go through these kind of quickly and I didn't. Anyway, I'm going to check out virtuals and then we're going to go knock off some of your coins there. So I took some of my Cadena because this is roughly the same price as this little guy right now. And I know it's kind of weird because I'm like, is that a high? But they're both at a high, so I thought it's a fairly even swap to give me some exposure to this one. And it doesn't cost me anything but just some Cadena, which was only worth like 50 cents, 58 cents just a little while ago. It's like, it seems like a good idea. So Virtuous, what the hell are you doing? What's going on here? Virtual would be going crazy, y'all. Yo. This one be on something right here. Something. Boom. Oh, snap. Somebody just came along and changed everything. Feeling kind of groovy. It must be the disco music. Yeah. All right, let's cook it. Let's see what this thing is saying. Chart, what are you saying to us? New trend line. We were here and then we're not, but now it's resistance if you hadn't noticed. So we got to pay attention to that. Let's see how you work here. Now you break above that very sharply. I'm going to look at you sideways and clap my hand because that's an accomplishment. You probably can't even see that. All right. But also from this point, now what we were originally starting to do is this guy. I was just explaining. We started here, but then this happened, and then we just matured. Our trend line matured. That's all. We just kind of developing. And you notice how each one of these wicks and our candle bodies and all and whatnot, it respects that angle. And then, well, if it's going to respect that angle, I'm going to respect that angle too. And I'm going to start drawing it and putting on top of these other areas. Now there's some candle bodies over here and there's some candle wicks that also respect that. Kind of tell me that if we do start working our way up, anywhere along this trend line is a great place to make dang sure you can pay yourself. That's just how I like to follow these kind of guys. Some may argue if that's a valid trend line or not, and to me, it's not. It's it's speculative. I'm going right on that top of that candle body, but I do like how it respected the angles wicks to wicks, and it probably respects that angles in a midline, which is probably kind of where we're at right now. Support, resistance. Did I say resistance? I said support. Now resistance. Whatever. Oh, clever. So we're fighting to these levels to get up. So that might be hard on the first go, wouldn't you think? Especially coming out of a green cloud, that's kind of unusual. That don't happen every day. May not happen this time either. All right, virtuals. But anyway, virtuals could be doing really cool. How far could virtuals go? Seems like we're in price discovery here. And look. Does this look familiar? 0.5? There's the at 0.5. Where did you go? Why are you not here? You are. We go from swing high to swing low, and do you remember that one? The 2.0. Oh snap, that's the wrong one. So could virtual see 268 from 177? Can we gain $1? Make me a holla. She would have to zigzag through here a little bit without breaking the channel, and she can do that. She got 1 hump, a 2 hump, a 3 hump, a dump is kind of what I'm kind of looking for. How about you? What do you think? Don't ask Elliot. He's going to give you, no, this is the 5th wave bull crap, and we don't want to hear that right now. Hey, man, we just got a party started. Elliot, don't put water on it. You had to ask him. I told you he'd be looking at a 5 waves. See, Elliot's not. This is why you don't get invited to the parties, Elliot. This is why they don't want to talk to you anymore. You start talking all that nerd stuff. It turns them off, Elliot. They don't like it. Only that one girl. And you came back with a black eye. I don't understand that. You never have told me the story behind that. Keep your eye on Elliot. Anyway. Hey guys, how you doing? It's time to look at some of your coins. I figured I'd come back here and see what you guys are up with. I'm going to look at Everdrome, and then I'm going to take a look at Bome. Doug's thoughts on... oh yeah, here's my request. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish out my list here. Cryptotropics is nice. Doug says thoughts on Shiro Neko. I have no thoughts on it. Launched yesterday. That's probably why I have no thoughts on it. Whales are jumping in now. Are they whales? The whales already got it? We get the scraps? Free sushi. Let's go Shiro. We'll take a look at it, see what it's looking like. Shiro Neko. Shiro Neko. Okay. That still suck too. Pocket Chains XD back at it late night. Take a look at AMP. Adam Aller says EOS going above butt crack. It is. That is one that's popping off, the EOS. That tells you some old people from back in the days are jumping back in. Some of these Asian people that like Asia likes that one, so it looks like we got some Asian money coming in, and especially the way that they've been acting late at night during Asia hours, pumping these markets. I don't know. China, you getting soft on this stuff? I don't know. It's not just the US. We think it's just the US for us in the US. They brainwashed us over here, I think, with all this media stuff. They're starting to wake up. Thank God. Country's freaking starting to wake up. Linda says, can you please look at XRP? I sure can. Glasshopper Perks, join the fan club. Right now, the $3 one, it gives you access to member videos that I've got, the little live streams I would do and record there and go over topics. And there's some teaching ones over there, things that go over some of the Fibonacci stuff that I do. And I'll get some more information out there. I'm working on putting a top tier. You don't need to do it now. The one that's like 24. I've not got anything set up there. I haven't figured out how to set it on or off. But what I'm planning to do is starting this month, unless things get too crazy here Christmas time, doing reviving the chart school, but instead of doing videos, I want to do it live, with all $3 members and go over all this stuff, and then kind of just cut it up and maybe shorten it into a video form and just put it, do it like a series and put it on the higher tier, the $24.99 for access. And if somebody wants to access those things quickly in order or something, that's what I'm thinking about doing. It's a work in progress, something to keep me occupied and so I don't overtrade. That's one of the biggest benefits of having this channel, is it helps me to fight that notion to overtrade. Doug says, when Christmas faces, Santa, Snowman, Rudolph, maybe coming. I just gotta get it all set up. We had birthdays in the household today, so today was not the day to start doing some of that stuff. Big pieces like the new ones, yay! They're kind of cool. Thank you. You can thank Joe for those. Hey man, these dancing girls have been working like for 3 nights in a row, and time to give them a night off, don't you think? Jeez. Does it always got to be a party around here? We like the parties. How many of you guys, for real, are kind of seeing this? Ooh. Can Can I get some 111s in the chat if that's what you've been experiencing lately? Are you peeling some off? Are you putting some where the sun don't shine, son? Virtuals, where you going, Virtuals? It's the eye of the tiger. That's what it sounds like to me. Virtuals, $2.11. Look like a good possibility for a little higher high right there. I did that ass backwards. I did that backwards. Backwards, as we say. You're the only one that says it. Shh, Sean. Gosh darn it. Yeah, take him off of that mic. Let's take a look at your altcoins. Let's look at Everdrome. Everdrome. Or Everdome. Everdome. What am I thinking? Hey, think I did COINEX. Holy crap. Shoot. What the? It was at 0.0002. This is where they say, we were looking at it since back here. Did you get in it? No. We looked at it though. We looked at it. Pay me $99 a month so I can tell you that I looked at coins. What you doing, honey? You trying to go somewhere? You look like you're wanting to go on a run. You gonna pull back? Makes sense you would pull back to this 382 area. We do without having to do the other shit thing. We rocking with this. Oh snap! Come on, baby. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Straw. La la la. We could come back down here. We don't want to. Let's not entertain the thought of doing that. Although these moving averages here on this, what about the 8 hour? Let's come to the smaller one, even the 4 hour. Oh, they're so back there, man. You do have a chance to come back to these levels. We're just going to put them here as if they broke through. Treat them as support resistance now. And they basically just line up perfectly with it. They make beautiful ones. I'm just saying. But really this high to low is telling us, we're hoping to come up here. I would not doubt that we might even come up here though. 0.00086. Wow, these reds. Stop being red, man. Don't be red. And of course the 618 for this particular leg here. Definitely. Price tag for that little one is 0.0071 ish. She needs something going on for Everdrome. She needs to go start. She might stay here for a little while. Look, Lucy right there on the daily chart. Here's Lucy. You knew she had to be there. Something like that was going on. Lucy, you need just look for Lucy when you want to see what's going on. She want to slap you down because that's what she likes to do. She's a mean little so-and-so, but you got to go up and talk to her first where she can slap you down. So go ahead, Everdome. Make a deal with the devil. Let's move on to Book a Meme. Boom. Let's take a look at Binance here. Well, I still got these lofty targets up here that seem like Moon Boy targets. I mean, I'm like, do you think he's going to get a full 100% out of that, huh? It's at a penny right now. If it comes up to 2 cents, I would say, yeah. Comes up to a measured move at 2.2 cents. That's 126% gains from where we are now. We got the breakout of a falling wedgie. Those wedgies just have a a way to make you kind of wiggle woggle when you walk. And there we are, wiggle wobbling, wiggle wobbling. We're wobbling our wiggles, or wiggling our wobbles. Weebles wobble. And by gosh, they don't fall down. You can try all dang day. I did. They just don't. They don't fall down. Anyway, we go in parabolic in a sense. I'm cool with it. I feel like a new face, but they're all being, I don't know. Here's one that you're not seeing. Ha! Oh, what's on my nose? Get that off. This is like when I go too late at night. We all know who you're here to see. We get the hint. We get the hint. Bring out the turkey. Love it. Who can't love these eyes? I mean, I don't mean to sound so, full of myself, but I mean, I am. Dang, I'm a handsome turkey. Gosh darn it. And my skin. Ooh, look at that skin. I said, look at it, not lick it. Not lick it. No. Gosh darn it. We have to have this talk again. All right, for all you skin lickers out there, the OnlyFans footsie group is available for you. If you can see past my legs, I knew you were looking at my legs. I knew it. For you big ballers only that just want your personal Bitcoin charts with my footsies, a picture of my footsies pointing toward the little sale price, $2,400.99 a month. That's all. You also get access to the premium Telegram group for that, which is the same as the free one over here that we put in the chat earlier. Go check the chat. You get a free pass, but you don't get the footsie group. That's what you're missing out on. But for y'all that want the footsie group, the footsie fun, yeah, that's what you're paying for right there. All right, now that we've shielded that, and we said hello to Tangem Wallet. If you didn't know, you get 10% off Tangem Wallet. You even get the ring set. They got it for, what is it? Code word dog gets you 10% off and is marked down for $161.44 for the ring set with 2 cards. You can get a 2-card set by itself for $49, or also a 3-card set for $62.91. Makes great Christmas gifts. I'm just saying. And probably you need wallets. You gotta have wallets, separate wallets for various different purposes. Tax wallet over here. My leave the country wallet in case the world blows up over here. I'm just saying. You also need exchanges. There are also links for those too if you don't have any. And if you need more than 1 or 2, you need at least, you need some backup ones. You need to line up 5 exchanges for real. I'm not even going to show my links. Go look for them. But I would be honored if you did. But especially if you're on Coinbase, man. Who's the boomer here, man? Who's the boomer here? Man, they shut down when the prices get good and you need to be, I need to take profit now. What? It's close. Nothing's working? What? My money's stuck? Yeah, that's Coinbase. Right when you need them, they ain't there. You think with all the billions of dollars that they've made and everything over these years in crypto that they would have customer service and better functioning software? You are wrong, my friends. It's not how this market works. They freeze up right when it is the most beneficial for them and not for you. And so it is. I'm just calling out history. I spent my time doing that. I'm so sorry. Boom, can you keep on going? Are you going? I would hope for these guys, man. For real. I'm just saying. You want some smaller term targets? That's what it is. I can't blame it. Anybody want to get a little profit off? And it's saying this area right here, 13 to 15 and a half cents. Looks really juicy for some nice higher price targets from here where you can net from the very area we're at another 54% gains if you want to do that. Yeah, that's cool. I'll swing with that. These are places where she should have a little minor hiccup. but I fully expect her to keep on riding. Take a look at AMP, see what AMP has done today. AMP against the US dollar has just beaten the crap out of it. Look, this trend line here. We said, man, I know. If in the sense that it ever does get above it, you want to be on that ride. And boy, look at that. A lot of times they don't do that. They don't normally do that. But when they do, hold on. We were dreaming of this day forever. Thought it would never come, and then it did. By golly, I don't know how to look at it. It's just a big candle. No matter what you do, it's just a. Is this the AMP? Did you ever think that he was such a grower? He is. I guess that's. I don't know. AMP, how do you identify? The silent type, apparently. The bigger story is butt cheek, get up to butt crack, and that's a 1.5 census. And why not go for this target we've had up here for a long time? I don't think you're a 618 though. Why are you yellow? I don't think you're yellow, dude. Oh, unless you're pulled from here. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you? Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, got it. We're kosher now. It's been a while since I looked at this one. We're still waiting on them targets to get hit. All right, AMP. Unlocks it. If you're looking to get in on AMP, honey, that train, you done missed that ride, honey. I mean, you can jump in, you can chase it. Them coyotes out there eat you up a lot of the times. Red trend line. Back to this area, 50. A nice pull back to a 50 moving average. Would be good. I'm on a 24-minute time frame right here. Well, that would be cool. We can go from 1.1 cent to 0.0. We go from 0.011 to 0.009 area. Kill. Otherwise, she looking strong. Looking strong, brother. Shiro Neko. Let's have to go over to the Dex tools. They said the Dex tools. Shiro Neko. Kudasai. And there's a baby Shiro Neku. Oh, that's so cute. They got a baby Shiro Neku too. Who's the father? You know who the father is? Let's see. It went up and then the Viagra stopped working and it flip-flopped right back down. Let's take a bigger look at this kitty cat. We'll go from the bottoms to the tops to the climax when the kitty cat was the happiest. That was 0.004. This is quite the come down for the Shiro kitty cat. 82%. Oh my gosh, if you put $100 in there, you're looking about $18 right now. How's that feel? It sucks. It totally sucks on these meme coins. It totally sucks. Sometimes I just put $1 in and watch them and I'm like, gosh, I'm glad I only put $1 in that little sucker. Does a dollar go to 18 cents? You're like, woo! Dodged a bullet there. All right, so where are you trying to go? It looks like she may be. I'm surprised this candle's hasn't changed color, but it hasn't yet. She may be flirting with this being the bottom, this 88 secret 6 retracement. So where can she go from here is more of the question we're looking for, right? Is that it? Is that it? Let's go ahead and mark this little guy. Oh, right color. Kinda, not really, but we'll go with it. Whatever. We'll do the shorthand version because we've been lazy. No, it's a quit. Take it to the Fibonacci. There you go. Swing hard, swing low. You suck at your measuring. We're at the 1.13 Fibonacci area there. Meanwhile, this one also spells out some juicy little areas to take some profit along the way. Let's talk about some of those and see how they measure up. How about this one right here at 0.002976 or 67? He's been drinking. He's not been drinking. Nobody's been drinking. Sean, gosh darn it. The hell? This is the 4-hour chart? That sucks. We look like on the 15-minute. Give me something. Oh, look. Well, clearly you're still saying less than the barest emergence will have told you, though. You would have got it. Yes, and you'd subscribe to my channel. We would have told you exactly when to get out. That's what I'm saying. We're down here now. And we're playing with the fibs. And they look off. What's up with this? Let's pull these fibs. Swing high, swing low. Tell me where profit's gonna go. Is this on log? This doesn't look. I don't want this on. This is log. I don't want log. I don't do log. No log. It's my rule. No log. Hey, if you pattern trade and you tried it and it says this don't work, these measure moves suck. Pattern trading sucks. You might have been on log when you first tried. I'm just throwing some ideas out there, just saying. No log for measure move. Measure move no working on log. It lied to you. It changing. It no good. What's going on here? I'm still running with that. What the hell? Why is this freaking? What did you do there? I'm still marking you, baby. Right there. What are you? Come with me. Take my hand. We're off to Never Land. Where's my dang? Oh, this is not TradingView. This is, I can't mark it. I got just right. I got it at half a penny. We got half a penny. Can we get up to half a penny for Shiru? Can we get a little half a penny for Shiru? Can we get a little burning love, going there for a little Shiba Inu. Shiro Neku. Did I keep saying Shiba Inu? Oh my gosh. Well, this is just what are the drink mixes? Ooh, that Skittle water's got a kick. It's just Skittle water. We looked at AMP, right? We looked at Shiro, and this is Shiro Neku. EOS. EOS at 149, man, all cray. But they kept going up. Chinese narrative coin, right? I feel like we did this. Why that feel so familiar? EOS. Every bull market, I mean, it gets its rally, but how does it ever really do overall from cycle to cycle? This one came out after Ethereum, and it was going to be the new Ethereum. It did surprisingly well last time, believe it or not. It didn't quite make its previous high, which I'm just amazed. because there's nothing going on this little sucker. It was like a failed one. Look, an Adam and Eve, and it did meet its measure move. However, double bottom, they didn't do double. But my gosh, what level should you look for from this one? I mean, tells me 379. Sounds crazy now. That's just the start. The sweet spot's going to be here at 936, and that sounds crazy to think about right now. Until it decides to start going up like crazy one day. Might even go higher than that, but those are some good places to look at. Still in the bottom area, still at the places where in 6 months it's like, gosh, I wish I bought EOS, even if it was $1.50, it was a good deal. I just felt scared. This is a time in the market where you can, on some of the coins, buy high and sell higher. I don't like to be a big proponent of that, but we are starting to enter that phase. And the bad thing about it is that gets to be a habit of you or something, and that might be a hard thing to deal with on the way down. And when the game starts changing. Nice little falling wedge there. That's why I'd recommend for this. Now you got some areas coming up right under here. 200 moving average also coming up right below this, about 239. That would make a nice short term area to sell at. 64% gains. $100 turns into $164. Da, da, da. Only if you sell, you have to sell. If you don't sell, you might be in fear of it turning $100 into 229, or my gosh, if you got real lucky, it turned that $100 into 580 something in the market that is coming for altcoins. Let's turn ourselves to XRP. It's everybody's favorite coin now. Everybody loves XRP. XRP's awesome. Yeah, we believed in you all the way. Never doubted you, always. Never. Even George likes XRP now. Binance should be good. Looky here. Yeah, that's the highs I remember. I thought it was 380. It's not. 335, 336 is where she got to. Back in the day, 2018. Gary Gensler and all the goodness that the SEC has brought us. That freaking Ripple case just kept us down. And we kind of see from these things get squeezed for a long time. Oh man, when they pop that pimple, it splatters everywhere. Woo! It's all over the walls, the mirrors. You got to clean off the ceilings. That's gross. We're trying to, we didn't quite make it to this 886 level. Now, sometimes I say, hey man, maybe she's still got a little gas in the tank to get there. You know, so be a little encouraging. This could still get there. But these are definitely some great areas to take profit in XRP if you have not. I repeat, if you have not taken profit in XRP. The only ones that should be really hanging on and hoping for more are the people that bought the top over here, and hopefully you learned your damn lesson. Hopefully you added to your bags down here when it was at the bottom. Nobody wanted it when it was 20 cents last cycle, and or even 33 cents this cycle. That said, last cycle it only got up to about $1.94 and it called it quits. She's quit, if you haven't noticed, with XRP to go up and then not. Repeatedly. And I don't think there's any bad news over here back in January 2018. That was the peak of altcoin season then. The peak of altcoin season, he said. Listen, man, we're just getting a taste of what might be ahead of us in altcoins in general. But that doesn't mean that I don't think that XRP might not take a big ass dip like she's known to do after getting to these areas where, hey man, she need to take a breath, baby. She went too hard. She's going too hard, fast and heavy. The 200 moving average here on the weekly is still down at 64 cents. Honey, you just can't keep going like that. It's not healthy. She's going to have a heart attack. She's going to die right here and just fall right over. What are you going to do then? Yeah, when she's dead, it's zero, baby. You don't know. Won't fall over, says the turkey. So XRP Chimoku Clouds. Yeah, heart attack. You want some more cocaine, man? Got a big old line right here for you. XRP. Do something for your health. Shoot up too fast and you will burn out, my friend. What's going on, XRP? I know we popped the zip, but gosh darn it. I don't think it's going to go all the way to the neighbor's house. Although, who knows? Crazy ass kids these days. All right, let's move on. Check back with the chat. What are you guys chatting about? You guys are chatting. What? Aha, so 111s. Yeah, so when I asked about if you're seeing the numbers go up in your portfolio, seeing that good number, you taking profits? Taking profits? Getting paid? Get them. Whoa, look at that. Tequila. We're looking at from back here. What do you think about Dogecoin? Do you mean Doge or Dogecoin or Dogecoin copy, or which Dogecoin are we talking about? There's so many Dogecoins, I don't know which one's a Dogecoin anymore. You're talking about the original Dogecoin. You know, she's done her work. I have re-moonbagged my moonbag. And still got a play going on that's grows as it grows. And pays me along the way. It's a nice setup, this position trading. It is. It's a nice setup. It's like a bank account that keeps growing, but it's paying you along the way. Road Dogg puts his content out there for free. Paying for the membership is a perk for me. Road Dogg helped teach me the principles, fundamentals, and how to be a better, confident trader. Thank you, my man. That's touching, actually. I appreciate that. I like to know that it's doing something for something. Wow, I'm way behind in the chat, man. Awesome. I also clipped that. That could be a testimonial. Doug says, hope to see nailed it for the upside from Never Done soon. Everything is going to be going up soon. Everybody will be geniuses, and the ones that already think they're geniuses, oh my God, you need to watch out for those guys if they get in their ego. Just be careful. Let's be careful. There's some out there that are going to be just super, oh my gosh. They get crazy. They think that they're psychic and call to the market exactly. It's like, see, I told you. The I told you so's come out, and I called it. I called it. See, that's why you should have. And I'm like, oh man. I think BitBoy's chilled out a little bit this time, but some people, I don't know, they need some kind of validation that they're the guy to know where things are going to. I don't know. I don't understand. But you know, everybody likes to watch. Jive turkey. Yeah. With a jive turkey. Trey Spot says, unbuy ready for break for non-job. He screwed that one up. Tars is moving. We got some interesting things to talk about. If I don't write it down, it will be quickly forgotten. I missed UNFI, Unified Finance, right? I missed that one. I meant to do it. No, you can't get them all. I've been forcing myself to weed out of them. Although my Degen did sneak in a move. I had to let him do it. It was the Cadena to virtuals. I let him get by with that because I'm like, well, that's kind of clever. Okay, Sean. That's just because you did it in a clever way. We're not losing anything either way. All right. Sean was so happy. You guys never met Sean? If you never met Sean, let me introduce you to Sean just briefly. We're going to drag him right off. Hey, I'm Sean. How's everybody doing? howdy. Oh, shoot. Timer went off right there. Did you hear it? Timer right there. I heard it. Oh, what? Y'all want me off? Oh, gosh darn it. I can't get a break around here. Nowhere. Dang. You want to let Chad have it? Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, cool. All right. I dig it. Hedgehog 80 QNT is ready. Getting ready. It's about time, QNT. We need to take a look at QNT. I ain't got it. My bag of QNT growing back again, man. Spot margin last meeting growing the way up, especially if we're really nicely going up. Yeah, baby. And build some. I lost some QNT before. It seems to be collected. I've been deciding, do I really want to play QNT now? But I got a feeling that we're starting to see something out of these ISO 222, whatever the numbers. There's so many freaking. My dudes. Sometimes do all the letters and numbers in this freaking game just kind of just like, oh my God, I got another freaking acronym to remember. Another ticker. Sometimes it's just, I'm like, where is it gonna stop? It's just don't. Maybe it's me muff your numbers. ABT. That's Arc Block. Man, getting ready to rumble out of that $2 region. We'll take a look, my friend. Charts moving. Let's take a look and see. That was very subliminal. I like the way you influenced me. That's subliminal there. You went, oh, I didn't see it. Hammer. If I had a hammer, I would nail everything. If I had a hammer. Anyway. Johnny Cash, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Cash. Let's take a look at UNFI. On the daily, are we getting ready to break out of this falling wedgie? This is just not the right pace. This is not the right pace. We're sticking with it, I guess. Breaking out. Now we already had it already did a candle up here, man. 877 in one day. That's amazing. I didn't draw that, right? You have to check sometimes. Make sure you didn't draw it and leave it. We're down to measure move, just waiting to put it wherever she decides to break out, and so it kind of lowers that a little bit. Waiting for the O breakout. Now we're looking for a sweet spot. A nice little target of $10.77 out of this little guy. Let's dice her up, slice her up, fibify her if you don't mind, because hey man, my fibs be like Shakira, they don't lie. Right over here we got some nice little confluence, if you will, at this 618 saying, hey, look at me, look what I can do. And I'm saying, okay, baby. You want a target on your back? Let's put one there right at $9.41. Might even want to front run it just a little bit. Why not? Boom! Right there. Hey, but what would I get out of this deal? You want me to off $9 and you want me to off the 618? What do I get out of it? Well, you get 700%. So you're saying if I give you $1,000 now, right now, if I give you $1,000 now, yes, it's just you have to think of it as like an investment. $1,000 right now in here. It can turn into how much? It can turn into 800 and I'm sorry, what did I say? 800? $1,722. No, that's incorrect, my friend. I give you $1,000 right now. Well, that would turn into 7,000 and that would turn into $7,200. You're trying to cheat me. You're trying to cheat me right here. No. That's not the kind of business we run here. You're trying to skim it off the top. I know your type. These days. That's a lot of money, folks. Right? We're going from $1 to $10. You can get a lot of nice excess out of that. Grab your calculator. I'm not going to do it. got some nice targets in the way. Look at $5.99, right? It's shy at $6 on this. What is this? It's not too late. Oh my gosh, it's not too late. Son? I might have to let him find a way to. It's $1.17. F it. I'm going in. It's on the daily. Don't do it, Sean. Somebody's gonna set Sean loose here. What do you got going on in these lower time frames? You got a pullback going on? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Is Road Dogg gonna find my win? But we're below the 200 moving average. Oh my gosh. We must turn bearish now. What? What the hell? You do have some work to do, girl, but dang, for where you can go, this is still a nice juicy place to buy you. Look at that. Let's do a little inquiry here. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you hanging out tonight? Yeah. That's cool. Hey, can I come over? Let me dial you up right now. What's your digits? You at 116? Last time I got a Taco Bell, you ain't pulling that on me, are you? That was mean, girl. I'm just saying. That Taco Bell was nasty. Rhoda, I need to write a note. Write a note. It's not too early. It looks like a good place for that. I might be looking in on this one. I put it in my pocket. Yeah, that's what I did. In my pocket. It would take me, you know, if you, I don't want to bore you guys with me actually doing it. Unless you're like, do it, do it. Because, you know, when I get off the stream, I fully intend to do this as long as I find that piece of paper in my pocket. Oh gosh, did you throw away our list? QNT, did we look at QNT? We need to look at, we did look at Unify here, right? Are we through looking at Unify? Where you headed to next year? Ah, man, I'm telling you, I would. She's got some work to do through here. I think the glory on this coin is zooming out and waiting for the bigger targets there. I really do. I think she's a keeper worth waiting for. She'll have some trouble getting past this $3 area, but she's only at 115 right now. Only at 115. It's the early stages for NFI, I believe. I got a question about it then. What is, here we are. What are your stats on fire? Are you asking for her digits? You getting personal now. Are you blinding me? Stop it. Stop it. Make it stop. Dark theme. Oh, well, thank you, Jesus. All right, so there's a 10 million maximum supply. Total supply is 9.5. Market cap is 11 million. Unify protocol DAO. It's a DAO. I'm not big on DAOs. But sure, this one's got a history of doing some stuff. So you know, it might be just a little bias coming out that would keep me from making a very smart decision, because its all-time high last time was $43.91. That's right behind my head, right here. Its all-time low is 47 cents, and that was 6 days ago. Gosh darn it. That's looking good. That's looking good. If it can get up to just $10, that's wonderful. It's got an $11 million market cap. This market cap in this crazy market, with all this global adoption going on, with all this new money coming in that does eventually find its way to altcoins, because there's a bunch of degenerates in this space. That's who we are. We're the degenerates, and gosh darn it, the gamblers love the hell out of us, and we probably are gamblers ourselves. But after this market has kicked your ass a few times, you learn not to be a gambler and to start learning the market. And you know, you actually do better that way. Or at least I did, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I first got in trying to actual trade. Got in thinking, oh, you learn TA, and then, oh no, you got to learn risk management. You got to learn emotions and learn yourself. And it's been a great journey for just identifying what goes inside your head and you're inside you. You know, that makes you pull this way or that way or think this thing or that, and especially when it turned out to be wrong or something like that, or even when it turned out to be right. I mean, what was it? Because I mean, the charts will say do one thing, but there's also another element that actually makes you get out there and pull the freaking trigger, right? And sometimes you pass up on these good setups. I don't want this one. I'm not going to let this one be one that I pass up. Actually, I like this one. She's got some work to do. It's not like she's getting ready to break out and just go sky crazy. She probably has some work to do down here at the bottoms for a little while, but this one can make some left freaking gains. Where's my list? My list? Did you put it in your pocket? What, you got my pocket? You list in my pocket? Oh. You had a big list. I saw it earlier. Hey, you guys remember Curve, CRV? You know that one we was looking at when she's below like 28 cents and all that. And I was like, she in the low 20 cents. I was like, I'm gonna get me some of that. But she got real boring. I mean, just always talking about back home, how she missed everything. But then she got real excited, and, you know, after she broke up with you, and then went off, and yeah, she's headed toward New York. I hear with the modeling gig. 95 cents right now. You feel like a sucker, don't you? Letting that one go. No, I got my curve. Nope. She's been working for me all this time. Oh, what do we erase right there? That's one of my lines, right? That's not. No, that's price. Look, she came up and what did she do? What'd she tap? Our 1.13. The 113. The magical Fibonacci. I love the fibs. Before it was mostly patterns and measure moves, but the more I've gotten into the fibs, you know, the patterns and measure moves and support resistance, all the good stuff. It's good. It is good. But the more I've gotten into the fibs, oh man, just the more amazing this journey has become. So we are still in a very tight accumulation zone, meaning that at some point in this game, over the next 12 months, people are going to look at this chart and say, well, right down here was the best time to get in. Clearly, right down here, somewhere below $1.50. Helen, you should have bought then. Why wasn't you even thinking about it then, were you? No. I thought it was too high back then. You thought it was too high? It's at $6 right now, Helen. What the hell were you thinking? Uh-oh, I see a super chat. Wait a minute. We gotta clear the skit. Sean, we got something. Matty Ghost says, ZKML looks delicious. So delicious. Thank you, Matty Ghost. I appreciate that. Sis. I'm trying to do this. How does that work? Let's get the heart treatment. Let's take a look at ZKML. You're such a whore. What? Sell out. Mama gotta pay the bills. Honey, you just turned and looked the other way. Close the door. Shut it. Mama paying the bills right now, honey. You go turn that music up, okay? Where were we? All right. Mama says he got to pay the bills. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I don't know what the hell's going on in the show tonight. Clearly, there are voices coming out saying, crap, enjoy the ride. This is why I do not do drugs, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine what kind of roller coaster ride that would freaking be like. You're talking about them hard things, right? Oh, yeah, yes, only them hard things. I'm more of a naturalist myself if I were to do anything. $4.26 for CRV. Does that sound crazy? Right here, our accumulation zone is about, our discount zone, you want to call it, $1.75 and below is just, that's the magical place to buy you, baby. Oh, I need to fill the bags. I need to fill them bags. Fill them bags. Can I fill? Not that kind of fill, like full. You said you wanted to fill the bags. Fill. Or both. We could compromise. We could fill the bags and have that would, I'm cool with that. All right, moving on. Awkward. Hey, where'd our indicators go? Oh yeah, hey, we got indicators. Remember those? I forget about those guys if I don't have them on. They're always good to have down there to glance at and to give you that little confirmation for whatever you see going on in the charts here. Swing high to swing low. Let's get this guy identified. That did not rhyme. Just screwed it up, road dog. You cursed it. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, RCD motherfucker. What? Swing high. Nail it. To swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. You have to say the incantation or does it work? You don't. And knock on the desk 3 times. Where's the lucky penny? John, where's the lucky penny? Oh my God. All right, I think I'm the adult in the house. I'm sorry. My bad. Mr. Turkey has come to save the day. Here, $1.71 is the nice target we're looking for. Sylvester the cat. Hey, don't cats eat turkeys? Yes, they do. They eat us very well. I must say. Breakout to the upside tells us that the measured move from this little guy right here takes us right up to this little zone that we kind of figured we were headed up to anyway. We need to get above that for all the good fun starts. I mean, this is the place where all the whales are still accumulating CRV. Believe it or not, yeah. All the smart whales. Not a whale though. I follow the whales. I'm willing to do what the whales were doing because the whales make all the money. That's how I got to be whales. So I'm like, I'm going to do what the whales do. So I keep it like this little sucker down there. And I may hold on to this bag a little longer. If she can do these X's. Yes, baby. Yes, Lord. Kiss me one more time. 63%. Just if you FOMO'd in now, I'm not saying do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But it wouldn't be the worst mistake in your life. And I'm not telling you to do it whatsoever. But a lot of these things are still in, I mean, looking to where they can go over the next 12 months is crazy. And we just, got to make sure we're not so conditioned with how low that they have been that we don't have that in sight. So finding a good bag of one that could make some really good gains, if we can see that ahead of time, that's probably a good decision. You know what I'm saying? That's probably, those are my turkey breasts. Sorry. Don't look at my, you can't hide the turkey breast. All right, let's make some good gains. Let's take a look at, hey, how about this one? How about that ApeCoin? You think it can do anything? Think NFTs will come back? Think they'll get their game off the foot? I don't know if they'll actually accomplish anything, but I know that they are definitely good at marketing and getting some hype going. So, now that it is so cheap, gosh, I wish I'd got in more at like 66 cents or something like that. Oh gosh darn it. Tell the truth, you're letting your Degen build a bag. I admit it, I am. I'm letting my Degen build a bag of ApeCoin. Shame. You would do it too. I know you would. I will not judge you, my friend. I will not judge you. You are correct. I too have built a bag of ApeCoin. Holy cow, we got 2 bags of ApeCoin going at the same time. Jesus. We need to communicate more around here, okay? We need to communicate a little bit better. Shh. We'll talk about this later. My Degens are going crazy right now, man. I may have to bring out the straight jackets pretty soon. That's what I've been thinking. I've been thinking, you know, tying you guys down for a little while so that I can accumulate some of that nasty fiat sounds like a pretty good idea. Now for this particular run of ApeCoin, the game plan that I think Coach is going to take us on, doesn't matter what I think though. This is just what I'm kind of speculating. Coach does whatever he damn near wants to. As we all know, ain't that right, Johnny? Johnny's been having hemorrhoid problems. I don't know why. So at $1.91 for ApeCoin, we're about to leave the little area here, that sweet little spot that you guys can probably not see. I'm trying to see what you guys are looking at right here. 90, and then we'll start climbing this little ladder of success of ApeCoin, and it may be a bumpy ride. It may be fun. Oh look, oh, roller coaster coming back down, and then we know, oh look, inverted head and shoulders, the upside, whatever, and then work our way up here to $4.16 and beyond. This one could just be getting started. Alice. Are you going to take the red pill or the blue pill? That was a book reference, YouTube. I'm just saying. Nice little falling wedge that we've been breaking out of. I can't see what's going on because, gosh darn it, I've got all these squigglies there. And listen, can we dream? Do we want to dream? What would crypto be if it weren't for a dream? Where could you take me, ApeCoin? If you make all my dreams come true, you've been here twice before at $27. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Who was sitting there saying, hey man, $27 for this coin came out, man? I just like, it was, you know, just like only 30 cents 2 days ago, but hey man, for some reason, $27, I think I'm going to ape in right now. Hey man, you get it? Ape in, yeah, who feels like a monkey now, dude? What? Came all the way back down to what? Yeah, that's the genius that you feel like when the numbers are going up like that, when they say everybody is a genius. Yeah, well, the geniuses do some stupid crap out of there, okay? Don't be a genius. Don't be a genius. Oh, ApeCoin, you're telling me, baby. 682. Oh, look at the sweet spot. We're looking at right here about $17. Probably at least do that, but watch, she just gets back to where she was back here, you know. January last year, which is soon to be 2 years ago. Or January 23. I count it's going to be what? No. What? Yeah. Oh, snap. That's true. Wow, how time goes fly. How time goes fly. $6.88 is a nice area. Anywhere beneath there, and we're way beneath it. This is a great place to be accumulating ApeCoin. Oh my God! No, stop! Put that wallet down, gosh, Sean! I swear to God, I will throw my shoe at you. Down now. It's still good in the bigger picture. In the smaller time frames, when you start zooming in. Well, she's a little kind of high to be. If you were going to be a FOMOer, this is probably not the worst idea that you had if you can hold it for a while. But she's going to top out here soon and then come back down. I'm just saying, if you can be patient for your bigger bag part. I mean, you can flirt with it now. It's true. She's got a little higher high going on what she had here. So expect her to come back and retest that because they always come back into the scene of the crime. I'm just saying, not always, but sometimes. The smart ones don't, but the dumb ones do. The stupid ones just come back through it and you're like, oh gosh darn it, I knew you were a stupid coin. Stupid coin. Whatever, buy that stupid coin. Didn't do nothing. Yeah. We buy you because we expect some results, and you're not giving us the results we need. It kind of makes us a little angry sometimes. Maybe we're getting a little cocky, a little overconfident. Maybe we need to be put in check, but maybe, by God, you need to do your job too. And hey, man, ApeCoin, you're doing pretty good. I kind of like it. That's kind of cool. I give it 2 thumbs up. Let's come see what you guys are chatting about. This turkey went off the rails. Out of the oven. Shake and bake turkey. I need more ApeCoin, says Trigono. Neil says, lol. Rotated too much. I think you're right. I think so. My turkey hole. That's a thing. Suddenly I can. Now I'm ashamed. I really. Oh my God. Oh no, not the turkey hole. I guess the turkey hole will be a thing of the past, ladies and gentlemen. Not in fully anticipated how that might be interpreted. Oh, look, cowbell. Let's change the subject. Cowbell through the air. No cowbell, says Sam. You're teasing me, Sam. First it's Bell, then it's no Bell. It's like my high school girlfriend. The closer, good evening, dog. Compound all-time high. Why did you skip over Dogecoin? I don't know, Dream Tanks. Okay. Cause I'm a nut job that way. I'm easily distracted. It's too late to take the medications this time of night. Gosh darn it, they wear off eventually. Adderall turkey, that's all you need. Turkey on Adderall. Come to the morning shows. Find me then. Dogecoin. Now, as I think, because I'm not clear if we're talking about Doge or another one called Dogecoin. That may be a stupid question. Let's see what the thing says. Well, this one says Dogecoin and Doge. I'm going with it. The O traditional here at 41 cents. I think in my head, when if we're talking about this one, Doge is just how I know it is, just Doge. But I've seen some other things play off of that, and it confuses me. And so when you say Dogecoin, I mean, there's some other versions. There's a Doge chain. There's some other stuff going on too, piggybacking off of the success of Doge. So I have to ask for clarification if I am to communicate effectively what is really going on. Look, we were in a downward channel, and then we're not, and we broke out. We tested that, and then you could have looked at it this way with drawn trend lines, and we found that as support, and that was cool. Always cool. This was a big trend line. This was a potential measure move for the upside. Woo! You would have been here for anything I would have done. Sometimes we do things in jest. Sometimes not, though. We're beneath this trend line, and that tells me a lot. That's resistance. This resistance it is, man. We're going to have a hard time, man. They don't play up here, man. They bring out the billy clubs. They got Bruce Lee. They really kick our asses when we try to get above that line. Look, last 3 times we tried to get past that line, man. Man, they busted our butts every time, man. Chased it away the last time. Thought we had it, though. Jimmy Jaw broke his jaw 3 places. They got nunchucks. Man, you can't beat nunchucks. I'm sorry, man. What? No, just handheld, that's all. No firearms are expected. We ain't trying to kill each other. We're just trying to beat the crap out of each other, you know. Good fun. Good old boy fun. $47.48 coming for Dogecoin. That's the target I'm really looking for. I've just been waiting for it. She hadn't quite been doing it. I'm not crazy about what's going on here. Some people would call that a shoulder, head and shoulder. And what are we doing here? Yeah. I mean, this shoulder is higher than this one. That's something that I do peek out. But there's also something about this, and for some reason I call it a crown pattern. I mean, it's not great. I guess you'd shoulder, head and shoulder wins too, but it's a little the downside. But are you? Let's get to the bigger time frames. You probably are. Gosh darn it, you're right up here. I think we might get lucky and wick back up. We've already hit this area once. We don't have to hit it again if we decide to go down. It does look like she is tiring out. Let's ask a few indicators on the bigger time frame what they're saying. MacD, that's the good one to ask. She's Aunt MacD. Aunt MacD, what's going on with Dogecoin? Well, Andy, I'm glad you asked me. We're going down just a little bit, Andy. Going down to Sarah Carter's. Going to go down there and have a little pie. Alrighty. So she's kind of headed toward the downside just a little bit. Might bit. Where would she be going? I got a line here. Doesn't mean that's a magic line will stop anything. I don't even remember what that line is. So it's probably best we just kind of forget about that line at the moment. Focus at the item at hand here. Hey man, RSI. What can you tell me anything? So she can still come down and still be all right, is what I'm getting from Monsieur RSIs, and then they might just be trying to fake you out, man. They're gonna play with your emotions right here. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I might want to buy it. I'll be looking at this 382 right here. Sounds crazy right now, and maybe a little bit too early to say so, yay or nay, but it looks like we might finagle ourselves. We could possibly do that. I'm also looking at this. I've finessed this trend line here on the daily to more of the candle bodies. We still broke to the downside, or trying to. It's too early to tell, I gotta say, for Dogecoin. Although we're flirting with looking at downside for it. This other indicators are saying, hey man, you need some downside. Will it be a little downside or a lot of downside? Don't know. This music is kind of weirding me out right now. Hey music, what's up? Hey, you want to hit that button? What? Okay. My rule of thumb is if we're above the 9, everything's fine, and we are still above that 9 moving average on my daily chart here. So I'm not ready to throw her to the wolves just yet, but I'm thinking, I can't keep her from jumping though, you know? I'm trying to save you, honey. I'm trying to hold out for you, but if you jump off that ledge, I can try to catch you, but you keep on going. Falling knife, you little bloody, just get all bloodied up there. That's not cool. So we got to kind of pay some close attention here, but getting rejected off this area would normally lead me to think that she would be coming down for a little bit of retest. And we look to the left over here for a little subtle hints that might clue us in on this Fibonacci. And yeah, we find some support at this area over here around this 382. Might get some. That's kind of it could hold. If it doesn't, then we're starting to start looking at this 0.5 area. And basically, if you translate it in Fibonacci speak, that's just walking down the ladder. That would be about 29.33 cents. We're sitting at 41. Wouldn't be a fun ride down, but it might be a nice place to pick it up. My only concern is if we start getting into this green Ichimoku cloud, what's that going to be like? That's usually not fun. Could be even further down. Don't know why we'd be making you go down, Doge. Everybody's supposed to be loving you right now. Why would you go down? She may not. She doesn't have to. She is kind of working on a parabolic move. A bounce off this 382 area would be pretty good though. 33 cents. Revisiting that would still be healthy. Just don't get stuck in that green cloud, man. That stuff don't wash off. It just don't. You can't. It sticks to you. It's nasty. Abe Medina says, Road Dog, I keep selling early and I'm stooped. I feel stupid. My rule that helped me change that is to never sell the whole bag. Sell 50%, maybe even sell less than 50%. But doing that made me realize, oh crap, I'm at least glad I did that. At the time, you're like, I didn't take as much profit as I did, or or if it goes down, you're like, oh man, I could have sold. But no, just sell 50%. That helps to start changing that and give you a little bit more control. I really do find that has helped me out of so many situations in this. Because my first mistake when I first started doing this, and I first joined the trading group, and the way it was kind of presented and everything is like all in, all out at the targets. And then you're like, yeah, we did it, man. I nailed AVAX, man. $5 selling at 8. Yeah. Oh, she went to 20 and 50 and $100 and $250 or whatever. And I'm I sold at $8. Yay me. Yay me, because I wasn't thinking about ways that you could really play that little sucker up to the upside. Well, this cycle around, I'm full on spot margin for a lot of those good plays, and well, not full on, but well, a little lately I had to. You got a lot of it in there. Doing it a little differently this time. It's been doing nicely too, I might add. Let's go, baby. 41 cents for Dogecoin. What are you guys talking about, man? Let me get back to you. You got any more special requests? Because I've been going for, oh my God, it's 2 hours. I got to cut off the request. TRB. Jessica Mendoza. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hey, Jessica. How's it going? We're doing the turkey. We're talking turkey right now. A mercy received. How's it going? Good to see you guys. The real Dogecoin. I think that's what you're going. I'm getting confused. Dogecoin. The real Dogecoin. I think it's this one. This one says Dogecoin. Are you real? Let's take a look at TRB. The Turb. This one was popping up on my radars recently, and I didn't get a chance to actually go on the stream. It wasn't on my list though. Because she's starting to look like she want to get out of these areas of accumulation, right? Above the 200 daily moving average, she's starting to look good. So in the bigger picture, if you're looking for one to hold and make some decent gains out of, she had a crazy wick we had to pull from this candle. Is that right? Why are you down here? Oh, you are good. Screw this. Did I do this on a different time frame? I got some other good targets that are good for short term. Longer term though, yeah, I'm on the daily. I'm going to pull to that wick or the body, handle body. Normally I pull from a wick that you got some crazy weirdo action going on over there that it would just kind of skew things, or at least not make it as playable. So going to the candle body, I see works out really good. 3.82 moving average, got some nice touchback. Looks like the 0.618 over here has also got a candle that opened right over it. So I locked that. I see confluence on this one. I'm saying, yeah, for a bigger play. And it's saying, man, 212 is a nice target. A golden target. You always just go for the 618s. And I'm like, yep. They are always the first suspect on the list. And if you can catch it soon and know you might be headed back to one, you can see from where, how many X's you can make getting there. This one makes 242% from, where was it? $55. It's at 84 now. It would only make, oh crap, I didn't get there. It would only make, oh man, a paltry 140% gains to get there. That means if you put $100 in, you'd only be taking out $240. And that's just crazy in this day and age with inflation and all that. That's just crazy. Don't get spoiled. Jeez, man. Don't get spoiled. Make sure you're paying yourself on the way up to do that, but also make sure that you're accumulating on the way up. You can do both. You can do both. Did we ever come to anything on TRB? Where we are 84. So my next major target is retesting this here at 106. And so here, I don't like the buy high and sell higher strategy and buying above with the, what might be a breakout of a channel like this, especially after it spiked down. This could, it could fail. It might come up and then dilly-dally. I don't know, but coming up to this area, and it's got to. It's going to have to. It doesn't mean it's going to do it right now. It might take longer than what we would hope, but that'd be at least 30% gains to go back up there. So $100 in means $130 out. Oh my God, you're blinding me with all these lines. And you see how they match up with fib levels too. No matter where you pull them, you can get some confluence with some of these guys, right? Love me fibs. Love me fibs. You know I love me fibs. Oh please, love me fibs. Oh, love me fibs. Musical talent is free tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We normally charge out an arm and a leg for that, especially the turkey feet. Speaking of turkey feet, if you guys are not familiar with the... Where did it go, Sean? You lost it. Oh my gosh. That makes it go so smooth. If you want to join the $2,499 per month OnlyFans turkey foot, my turkey feet pointing to the prize, and maybe a human foot every now and then too. Yeah, get that special sauce, baby. Nail it today while supplies last. All right, let's move on. Isn't there I took that off. Gosh darn it. Or you could join our 99 likes group. Well, that's it. Join my trading group. Only 99 likes per month. Guarantee me you will like these videos 99 times per month. Look, I'm wearing a suit. And I'm doing duck lips. You know I'm serious. I know I'm serious when we do the duck lips. We dusted that one off. How about OPUSD? Yeah, you know me. OP against USD. It was very specific about the USD part. Coinbase has got it. You got it, Coinbase. Oh, Coinbase had the best history. Let's take a look. Oh, we've been here before. Yeah, we work it. We work it. That's cool. So we're fibbing her out, baby. We fibbing her out. That's the best thing to do. You act like you don't believe me. You act like you don't believe me. How would you like it if you were back here and like, well, what's it going to do? We just fibs it out, and we just sit here and we draw some fibs, and I go from high to low, and we'll have to stretch it out here in a minute. But let's see. I don't know. It would say here, I don't know. We'll go forward. Did it do anything there? It went right up to that little guy and pulled back. She went up to this little fibby. That little fibby went to the market. This little fibby had none. This little fibby went all the way to the 1618, and we had some fun. And then she pulled back and then went wee all the way up to not just the 1272s and the 113s, but the 114s, and eventually all the way up to the 1618s. Well, that's the fib journey. You think she can do it again? I think they can repeat something very similar. Let's go on that journey together, shall we? Because we know that we could get up here to $7.23 for optimism at some point in this game. May not be today, but hey, man, if you need some X's, not wives. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Anyway. If you need some gains over time, that's a good shot to play. Taking profit all along the way, especially if you buy big down here. Just saying. Great strategy. And play some little games along the way. Swing it. Swing it, baby. Daddy says I'm a good swinger. Oh my God. John, change the channel right now. I know what you're watching over there. Put it down, John. Stop. Let's move on, shall we? 341. I got that as a good target. I like it. I think we can eventually head up there. In between, just in case, you know, we get tired and need have a little layover or something. You might want to kick it with 297 for a little bit out here. It's kind of I have to remember the twins were there last time. The Twin Peaks right here. Yeah, let's go hang out with them a little bit. You want that? All right, 297 it is. Looks like we're headed from 257 to another whopping 13%. A nice candle that measures 13%. Just lay it right there. Will the real Dogecoin please stand up? Please stand up. This was optimism. Okay. I believe this was Celinda says win $12 Filecoin. Filecoin doing really good. Filecoin doing really good. I gotta make sure I'm taking it. I'm lining up on my Filecoin. This one is still technically in your accumulation zone, man. I mean, it really is. This is still the time to be building bags all the way up here. I mean, if you get a butt crack, it's basically your accumulation zone all beneath it. Oh, you want to buy all this between here, loading up and loading up, because the fun part starts when it gets way up here again. $60-$80, and it seems kind of crazy to think about it 10xing from here after all. I mean, it did 2x from $4 where it was hanging around, and Filecoin got down to $3, and I was getting worried about it. I was like, why am I in you? Where'd all my money go? What? You're only worth this now? I mean, like, really? So it's a great place to add in at those bottoms and build those bags up. And then the X's start rolling in, the multiples start coming in, and we start seeing these portfolios. They start hitting numbers that you're like, I mean, I was hoping it would do that, but wow, it just seems like it. You forget, I guess, how long that you've been sitting here waiting and nurturing in this, and then you're like, and then you see it just starting to take off, and the numbers just keep going up, and another 10% today. Okay, all right, we're doing good. We're doing good. And you know it's not going to last forever, but then again, when you're zooming out, you know it's only getting started. So you want to get paid along the way and get a strategy to have some good sizable long-term bags in some of these good projects, especially ones that are still in accumulation and haven't really taken off. Filecoin hasn't. It's been squeezed down here forever. This is the daily chart. Love me some Filecoin. Can you get to $12? And now we're starting to have use case for this stuff, though. This is one of the things about some of these coins different from memes and some of these other things and other plays we got. I mean, we're starting to get some use case out of Filecoin. I mean, Filecoin's one. We've been going for 2 hours and 20. Filecoin's one we're talking about. Let's take a look at Filecoin, just to get ourselves familiar. It's got a $4.76 billion market cap, which sounds amazing. It's amazing. And it's got a total supply of 1.96, so less than 2 billion. Caspa's got what, 40 billion, something like that. XRP, all of them, they got 40, 80 billions in the billions, and some coins go in the trillions when they get in the meme coin territory. You're getting into too many billions, automatically start considering you meme territory in a way. But it takes a lot to make them move, and they just move a little. But this one's only got 2 billion. That's not bad. Somewhere around like what Chainlink has, or in that neighborhood. I don't have my numbers exactly right now, but we can do a lot more than this one's done. Some good. It went up to $237 4 years ago, and now it looks like, how much do we have? I don't have any information on the maximum supply. That's kind of concerning, but circulating supply is 607 million. That's what it's telling me. That's not a lot. They could push that up. And there's a release schedule here, and you have to earn it. You mint this Filecoin. You have to earn it. It has to be mined. You have to mine this, and there's only 607 million in circulating supply right now. It's still early for Filecoin, so you can get pushed up pretty. She got up to 200 and 37. This might be one that would break its all-time high, is what I'm thinking. We've seen XRP hasn't broken its all-time high. Which one's breaking an all-time high, really? So $237 on here. Would it be unreasonable for us to look for 147, 148 out of Altcoin that's sitting at 786 right now? I don't think so. Building a bag of it while it's still cheap. Let me just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and say it. For those
of you out there that are hitting that like button, I should say thank you very much.
At some point during the next 12 to 18 months. Who's that, 18? Yeah, maybe. At least the next 12. We'll probably look back on this day when some jive turkey on the internet was saying, hey man, this Filecoin is sitting down here at $7.83 today. You should have bought it. 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 Because at this future you is watching this in about $300. Thinking, oh my gosh, darn, I could have bought that at $7. And if we get enough crazy money at the end of this market, it might make it up here to 383. Now that sounds crazy. That sounds idiotic, dog. That's stupid. Until that one day, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe how many people FOMO in around the world now that crypto is cool and it's accepted everywhere. Nation states are even liking Bitcoin and they're starting to look at altcoins and there's actually purposes for altcoins and blah, blah. I don't know how the story plays out, but there will be more money come in. We just got little drops. Well, it's had a few little drops come in all these 10 years before. The few buckets splashed on us. We just had a few little. We're about to get a flood of money is coming in. Well, they're about to flood us out, and they're going to be looking for something like Filecoin. I believe it is one of the chosen ones. I do. Well, I think they had that price suppressed so long. We're getting that juicy, getting some of all that juicy Filecoin. You get some demand for this little sucker. Could you do it? What would that be? Whoa, what is that? That is 4,585% gains from where we are now. Now, if you wait till it gets to $148 and say, oh, okay, I'll finally get me some Filecoin, they're talking about it back there, you only make 166% gains. If you wait till it gets $57, well, Filecoin's starting to do something. I guess I'll get me some. You only make 600% gains. But if you're getting in where we are now, let me make sure I get the right number. We're at 7. Let me go a little higher. Let's say, oh no, and I thought about it a few days. No, I'll buy it at $10. You get it at $10. And it comes up here, that is 3,664% gains. If it does. But it should. I'm not saying it will, but look, from where we are now to $147, from where we are now is 3,000 or 2,000 or 3,000% gains. Let me make sure I got my get your number. If I did at $4, that would really skew it. We're 783. $7.83. Because they're at zoom in. Are you feeling greedy? Do you feel the greed flowing through your veins? $7.44. Buy it. Sell it here. If you put in $100. What? It turned into a what? $1,982. What? That's crazy. You say I turned $100 into almost dang near $2,000? That's bullshit. You can't. What? For real? Wait, I add it up. Add it up. Add it up. Violent Films, baby. Who's a fan? Violent Films. I'm just saying. It's late, y'all. I'm getting crazy when it gets late. I got to get out of here. The question was, do I think it can get past $12? Yeah. Do I think it'll get past $12 short term? Would be more appropriate, I think. What? Right. Let's, man, I've got these $8 targets, all these nice ones to get. On this run, and getting past it on this one, I don't know if it's going to get past it on this first go. But then again, zooming out, this would be it could be its third bottom here. It's triple bottom. It did do the yeah. I think it's got a shot. I think it's got a shot to at least get it back up there. I don't know if it's yet time for it to blast on through. But I think we're headed in that direction. So yeah, I think that's your question. Yeah. Let's see. We got a measure moves taking us in the area of, what is that? About $10. I like it, man. She was just stuck down there forever. All right. Good night, everybody. One final look at Bitcoin just to see where she is, and then we'll roll on out of here. And she's flagging out, and she's still staying above the non-moving average on the daily. We'll take a look at it here on the smaller time frame, and the 1 hour has been doing good. 6 hours so far has been doing good until I look at it. Jinxed it. Sorry, people. Sorry. Smaller time frames, she's still got some work to do, but that's starting to look, I mean, nice. We still got to flip the script on these moving averages, but it's always good when the price gets above them. That means they're willing to compromise. Yeah, we're willing to talk about going up now. At least for a little bit, right? Smaller time frame. You know how that goes. Guys, good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy the gains. Look like she flirting with going up here, baby. You want to go up and try to get that 100,000 one more time? I'm all for it. I'm saying do it. Bitcoin power. See if you can get past some of these areas over here at 98.5. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night. Buenas tardes. Sean? Habib? Somebody hit the button. Or the button. Sean? Habib? Gosh darn it. Man, Turkey got to do everything by himself around here. That's what it is. That's discrimination. That ain't right. Yeah, I bet if I was a steak, I'd get some different treatment, wouldn't I? I like Twin Peaks.
Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets. Vietnam bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same. Running for the meds. Show you like my vibe. Pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits. Little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come on play with me. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot.
If you just stumble across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I just want to say